My name's Holly. I'm a recovering addict, and I'm 39 years old. My struggle with addiction began in my late teens and my early 20s. You know, when I was a little girl, I never dreamed of becoming a drug addict. Through my life, my father had attempted to take his own life many times. When I was 27, he called me one Saturday morning and said he wanted me to come up for breakfast, and I couldn't go up because I was working that day. And then when I finally didn't hear from him Tuesday morning, I knew there was something wrong. And I drove up to his apartment, and I walked in, and he was dead. He was on the floor dead. He had committed suicide. And it was at that moment that I died along with him. After we buried him, I went to the dentist a few weeks later to have my wisdom teeth pulled, and they prescribed me Vicodin. It numbed the pain that I carried with me for so long. And I found myself becoming addicted to the Vicodin and calling in my own prescriptions. And I started to do cocaine very heavily. It was cocaine, back to pills, back and forth a lot. I went to go move into a really nice apartment, and that was the first time that I had used heroin. In a matter of 4 months, I had lost everything. My job, my apartment, but most of all, my self-worth, my self-respect. And in October of 2014, a warrant went out for my arrest, and I was ultimately arrested up in Union County. It wasn't until I called my son on Christmas Eve, and I remember his little voice got on the phone, and he's like, "Hi, Mommy." And I said, "Hi, honey." I said, "Are you excited?" I said, "Santa's coming tonight." I said, "What did you ask him for presents?" He said to me, he's like, "Mommy," he's like, "instead of presents, can Santa just bring you home for Christmas morning?" And it was at that moment where something that I hadn't felt, I felt feelings, and I felt there's this little boy who's only 5 years old, and instead of presents, he just wants his mommy home for Christmas morning. And I knew I had to do something like, you know, NJ Connect for Recovery, where you can call and you can speak to somebody, you know, and it's free and it's confidential, and there's somebody on the other end of that phone that's going to understand what you're going through. That if you just want them to sit there and listen, they will do that. You know, it's a support, and that's why NJ Connect for Recovery is an amazing resource. What I would tell my children about my recovery journey is that Mommy's a survivor. I want to leave a legacy too, and show them no matter what you're going through in life, you can get through it.